So we just got ourselves an image, like a real life picture of the iPhone 13. That's pretty crazy. That's exciting, huh? So you think I could do the whole show like this or no? All right, okay, just give me a second. All right, hang on. Wait. Okay. Why? 40% of you watching right now are not subscribed. So do that and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next episode. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Front Page Tech FPT, the show that gives you all latest tech news. From one geek, that's me, to another, that is you. If this is your first time watching this show, like ever, sorry about that. You're probably like, why does this guy have no eyebrows? Make sure you go back and watch the last episode where, yes, I shaved them off. For you and for charity. Okay, shh, shh. Karina, don't say anything. She's freaking out. Okay. I can't even see it yet. Okay.
Oh my God!
Is it bad? Is it bad? Seriously though, thank you guys so much for all the love on that episode in the comments and all the reactions on Twitter. It was amazing, and all the donations to Wigs for Kids. That's incredible, and it warms my little Jern heart. Toilet Squad, you really showed up for that one. You're absolutely amazing. The best fan base on YouTube, period. I'm working on getting you all those final numbers because I want you to see just how much money you guys were able to donate. I mean, you put in the money to make a difference and watch me shave off my eyebrows. So I want to get you those final numbers so you can see just how much of an impact you're going to make in the lives of children everywhere. All right, let's do the news. I feel like we can't do this though. I feel like you're going to get sick of just watching the show, looking at me without any eyebrows. Hang on, let me order something real quick. Just a second. Okay. Just a small thing. All right. Well, I'm sure that'll be in the next episode. Let's do this. All right, so first up for the day, look at me. The story numero uno. Let's talk about Apple's upcoming ARVR headset. Now, there's a lot of confusion. People get confused for some reason, thinking that I'm talking about Apple Glass when we talk about this ARVR headset, but nah, two different things. Headset is a good clue. This is a totally separate thing that'll come before Apple Glass, a full-on expensive headset that looks like this. It'll be crazy expensive, but hopefully also give you a crazy impressive AR/VR experience, more focused on gaming and whatever else you do with a full headset like this. The information weeks ago gave us this illustration of what to expect this product to look like, but now Kuo-Ming Chi is reporting that the whole headset will only weigh 150 grams. Now, for context and comparison, that's lighter than the HoloLens from Microsoft, which weighs like 645 grams. It's also lighter than an iPhone 12, which weighs 164 grams. Now, this is crazy. Oh my God, my face. Hang on, just a second. All right. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. Just stay with me here. We're gonna fix this. Just a quick, make a little bit of eyebrows there. Does that look like an eyebrow? Does it look like, I can't really see myself in the monitor, so I'm just sort of guessing that this looks like an eyebrow. Right? Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, it's really light. Like, if you compare it to every AR/VR headset ever, it's lighter than all of them. Especially for what, theoretically, it'll be able... You can't take me seriously, can you? Let's just get through this together, okay? We're a family. Especially for what it's theoretically able or supposed to do whenever it comes out. But I do have a question. Since when does Apple care about the weight for anything that you wear on your head? The AirPods Max basically feel like you're wearing a whole toaster on the top of your head. Seeing as this AR/VR headset, though, is supposed to rest on the front of your face region, like the bridge of your nose, then yes, I would hope that it would be as light and as comfortable as possible. So let's hope that Kuo is correct here. Well, I mean, if we're gonna do it, we might as well do it all the way, right? Might as well get myself a mustache, too. Always wanted one of those. There we go. Is it on? Is that enough? I should do more? Okay. do a little bit. Oh, I want one of these. Let's just call it a Fu Man shoe. Is this gonna come off my... Oh, it burns. Oh, it burns. That can't be good. That can't be good at all. Let me just... All right. And just a little... It's pretty impressive, right? I have no mirror. I'm just doing this right here for you. Oh. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. We good? How do I look? I look good. All right. Next up, in case you haven't missed it. Wait, what? In case you haven't missed it? That's not right. That doesn't make sense. In case you have missed it? In case you haven't seen it. That's the thing. In case you haven't seen it, in case you missed it, Apple is cracking down real hard on leaks lately. I have said multiple times, and I even made a video, like a whole video just a few months ago, about how leak culture has changed and information that we shouldn't have is now becoming more and more accessible. And Tim Cook is not happy. Look at him. That's not a happy guy. He doesn't look happy at all. I mean, from how hard Apple went after former employee Simon Lancaster with that massive lawsuit for leaking to the press, to which I have no comment. None at all. To now, what literally just happened, where myself and a few others were basically fed the March 23rd date, which was incorrect, as you can see. And now, the information, who we just mentioned a second ago, who's typically very accurate, has put out a brand new report that Apple has implemented much tougher, stricter guidelines at factories to try to stop some of these leaks. The irony that we only know that Apple has implemented stricter guidelines at factories to stop leaking because it leaked. Says the guy with no eyebrows. According to them, these are some of the new guidelines. Apple's manufacturing partners can no longer collect biometric data such as fingerprints or facial scans of Apple employees who visit their facilities. What? That was a thing? Apple's manufacturing partners must conduct criminal background checks on all assembly line workers who work on unreleased Apple products, rather than only certain employees like Kevin, who just looks suspicious. And those with criminal records are going to be denied entry across areas where unreleased products are being developed. Apple is also upgrading its computer system installed at some factories to determine how long parts should remain at one production station before moving to another entirely. If a sensitive component in transit takes an unusually long time to arrive at the next destination, security alarms will be triggered. Factory visitors are now required to present a government-issued ID. Factory security cameras are now required to capture all four sides of transport vehicles when they are parked at the facilities. And lastly, video recordings that show the destruction of prototypes and defective parts are now required to be retained for at least 180 days. So Apple here is not around. You can tell that this past year or so has really caused them to make some changes in how they do things, but I'm curious to see if this does anything, if this makes any difference at all. I mean, it might hurt the output of information from people like Kuo-Ming Chi, who is quite literally a supply chain analyst. These new set of restrictions are specifically placed on supply chain workers. But knowing how sources, my sources and other sources pass over information, and obviously I'm not going to share that sort of thing publicly with you, I'm not sure that these types of restrictions will really make that much of a difference. Hang on, that's not a challenge, Timmy, buddy. I'm not challenging you to make things harder. I'm just saying that, okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. First, let's do the ad. WeVPN promo. I still had eyebrows in that. That's cool. Let's play that. You remember that time when you were younger, when your dad sat you down and had that conversation with you about always using protection? You know what he was talking about, right? WeVPN! That's right! Using the internet without a VPN is like raw dogging every website you visit. You nasty ass. You want to be nasty? Protect yourself, your privacy, and your dignity across all of your devices with WeVPN. And unlike other VPNs, WeVPN does not keep any of your logs, it doesn't track you, trace you, and allows you to stream any content from anywhere with no restrictions. And it's super fast, too! That's right. You can go as fast as you want. even while you're wearing protection. And because WeVPN is part of the Toilet Squad, you can get an extra 10% off just by using the promo code FPT at checkout. And of course, a huge thanks to WeVPN for paying my electric bill. All right, welcome back. So, last up for the day, after weeks, a long time of just sort of reporting iPhone 13 news, like they just, different outlets to be fair, but they keep saying the same thing, stuff that we've already heard over and over again. But today we finally have something new, like a new development in iPhone 13. Images, real life photos that claim to be of iPhone 13. While the images aren't claiming anything, the people that sent the images are claiming. Okay, so what you're looking at here is an image obtained by Mac Rumors. They say that the photo comes from iRepair, claiming that we are looking at the front glass panels for iPhone 13 models. Now, from what we can see from this, basically the biggest change is that the earpiece is moved. It's now up into the top bezel. That allows the Face ID system array to be sort of mushed together, giving us a smaller notch. Now, if you're looking at that and you're thinking, have I seen that before? Well, if you watch this show, then yes. Yes, you have. Early last year, I shared images of a hardware engineering sketch showing this exact thing. At the time, this was a prototype for iPhone 12, but I'm sure that this exact thing has existed for even longer, probably for years, and they just haven't pulled the trigger on implementing it. I mean, yes, I got this around iPhone 12 time, right? But I'm sure that this exact thing was also considered for iPhone 11 before that. And it is crazy to see a hardware mock-up like this that I've had, that I released last year to you guys, and then to see a seemingly real image of the thing. It's kind of cool, to be honest. But here's the thing. From other leaks, from other sources, and myself, you have heard that for the iPhone 13, there are prototypes where the notch is different, yes, than the iPhone 12, but it looks like this. I showed you this, where the iPhone could have a shorter notch instead of a narrower notch. Okay, so follow along. This is what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if iRepair, who gave this image to Mac Rumors, if they just happen to get their hands on the front glass panels for prototypes of this design, this same design that has been played around with for years at Apple. Or if this really is iPhone 13. I don't doubt at all that this image is real. In fact, I'm fairly certain that it is very authentic. I just don't know if these panels are actually new, or if iRepair was able to get these because they are a few years old. Either way, this is super cool to see. Even if it's not iPhone 13 and it is something from last year or the year before that, either way, I'm happy we got to see it. That's cool. It's been a rough episode, huh? It's pretty bad. I'm looking at myself in the monitor. It's not good. This isn't great. But this is it. This is us. This is this show for the foreseeable future, because I don't know, right? I don't know when eyebrows grow back. I've Googled it. I've asked people. Everyone has different answers. 4 to 6 months, 4 to 6 weeks. Nobody knows. But we're going to find out together. Yay. And that's it. That's the show. Hopefully you learned something. If you did, hit the like button. If you hate my stupid face, dislike button. That works too. If you're new here, subscribe. I wouldn't though. I really just don't bother. Just leave it alone. I'll see you guys in a couple days.